Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles. And sure, it's like the end of March. Yeah, Christmas is a while away, but here today in the Peoples household, it's kind of like Christmas because for the first time ever, I've got a booster box here to myself. The only other time I've even bought a full booster box of Pokemon cards was when I first got back into it in 2021. Bought Chilling Reign, Battle Styles, and Fusion Strike. But I ended up splitting those boxes with a friend, so I've never just opened a box to myself and seen what's up. And there was a great deal for a pre-order on eBay through seller Flipside Gaming. Got quite a few like sealed products from him in the past, and it was I think about 175 I want to say after tax for a booster box and both of the ETBs, which I got over here, which that will be another video at some point. But I was like, damn man, that's a pretty good deal. Basically, I mean, what is that? You're paying like $100 for a box, and then about 37.50 for each of the ETBs. So I was like, why not? And I couldn't contain myself. I actually bought a booster bundle from GameStop on a Friday when the set dropped. Got hosed, absolutely nothing. And I even saw some article talking about apparently the pull rates for the illustration rares in this set, people are noticing, are smaller than they have been in the Scarlet Violet era. So I don't know how true that is. It's a little odd because normally when a set first drops, at least like in Magic, allegedly the pull rates are better, kind of, to get people then hooked and addicted to then think they're going to keep like getting gas, and then the next box they get there's no gas. But anyway, we'll see if we got the lucky fingers today. Let's see, is it 18 packs, or sorry, is it 36 packs or 30? We'll see. 8, and that looks like 8 too then, right? Wait, 5 and 4 is 9. Oh yeah, 9 and did I say this is 9 or 8? God, that's 7. Oh my God, counting so hard. Yeah, no, 8. Oh my God, 18 plus 18 is 36. All right, that's where we're starting off today. We're going to start with the right side as well. All right, first pack. All right, still remember how to open packs. I might not know how to do the number thing, but I know how to do the pack thing, and that is a very important thing. All right. Can we start off strong? Fortress, Arcole, and ooh, Gengar EX. All right. For the ultra rare. All right. I mean, shit, man. That's not bad at all, right? It's better than flipping Wug Trio. My God, I hate that mother trucker. All right. Sorry to truckers out there. I didn't mean to throw shade at you. Y'all are not like Wug Trio. That feller, he's something else. I tell you what. All right, keep the train moving. All right, Wismacoat. Wismacoat for the I don't give a shit rare. Seed bomb. Yeah, when I saw that Wismacoat, I actually seed bombed my pants real quick. Just a little seed bomb, not not a big one. Just a little seed bomb. Little seed bomb. All right. Oh, okay. Relicanth, who I got him in the with my pre-release deck, and it was funny. I took him out initially while I was building the deck because I'm still so much in the Magic mind that the deck I had was water and steel, and I'm like, oh, he's fighting, so it can't be played in this deck. You forget that. Oh, sometimes you only need the abilities. You don't need him to actually do any attacks. Got the reverse hollow Lycanth as well. It's kind of nice. I'll actually put him aside. He was a pretty decent dude. But of course, you don't need more than one of those in any given deck that calls for him. If you haven't seen him before, the Relicanth lets your Pokemon use attacks from their prior evolutions. So the idea with that is the Feraligatr from this set actually to use this attack. So Feraligatr has an attack that does 160 for 2, but you can't use it the following turn. But he has an ability, you can take 5 damage counters to do an extra 120 damage. So you do that with this attack, switch them out, and then you can switch them back in, to do another cheesy 160, or even, take 5 damage and do 280. So really, really cool. And Metang and Metagross was there's Metagross. Speak of the devil. All right, Full Metal Lab, and that was pretty sweet in the Metagross deck as well. And dun disperse. Put that up there probably. And putting that in the deck, I actually kept the Precon deck that I got from the Temporal Forces pre-release and turned it into a 60 card deck for fun. Quite liked the gameplay in that one. All right, that is a special illustration. Iron Boulder. All right, it's not a Raging Bolt, but it is a special illustration rare, and it is one of the legendary EX guys. So, we take those here at the Old People's Collectibles, especially after seeing that thing about the pull rates not being good. That is nice. I don't think he's at the top of the pecking order. Like I said, Raging Bolt is literally the only one that I know at this time. I always try my best whenever I know that I'm going to be opening up a product for the first time, not to look at the current state of the market, so I can, surprise myself afterwards, or be like really let down afterwards, whichever way you want to, look at it. Turtwig, it's a cute little Turtwig. The reverse hollows have really grown on me. At first, when I was getting back into Pokemon, I really hated them. I didn't understand them. And then in the Scarlet Violet era, it was like, oh, you get like 2 reverse hollows now. Whoop-de freaking do. But some of them I actually do actually really quite like. Rookruff, Heavy Baton, and Iron Crown EX. All right. Third EX guy and our first double rare of the video. He gets a sleeve, you get a sleeve. Let's see what this old feller does here real quick. All right, so we got 220 HP, attack used by your future Pokemon, except any Iron Crown EX, do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And this attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon's damage attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects. All right, I mean, cool. Now, so does that mean I don't have a Terra card right now? Does that negate the Terra type? Right, because doesn't like a Terra monster protects your benched Pokemon, but that sounds like it overrides any kind of protection that they might have. Nope. Heavy played. Call the ambulance, but for me. Salvatore, I need more of those guys. We got a Ghastly. We got a Scyther. We got a Drampa. Yeah, I just Drampa a C-bomb into my pants. That's what we do here. All right, Magic Fingers. We got an ultra rare, a special illustration, and a double rare thus far. And this will be pack 9, right? Quarterway mark through this box. We got the Bronzong, we got the Reclusion, we got the Myriadon. All right. I think I've got a playset of both him and the other dude now. Who's the other guy? Coriadon or whatever. There he is. Ooh, he whooped my ass in the pre-release. Like the guys who were playing this, like my God, nasty. Now, an actual like constructed competitive, does it hold? I honestly couldn't tell you, but we shall see. All right, Wiglet, P-Dove, and another Relicanth. All right, card 162. It's not really that big of a set. Oh, an ace. I totally forgot about ace spec cards. All right, yeah. Let's also try to pull one of those. All right, Charge a Bug for the regular illustration rare there, and for Alligator. All right. So we've got our regular illustration. We got our special. We've got a double rare. We've got an ultra rare. Now, just sleeve in that top letter. Now we need a hyper rare and an ace spec. I think it was the belt. Someone was telling me is probably going to be the one that ends up being the best, because Master Ball was the one that everyone was, oh yeah, Master Ball is so good. Which it's one of the best in terms of like it can fit in like pretty much any deck, right? So if none of the other ones work, like Master Ball is always going to work because you're always going to have Pokemon and you're always going to, a card that just lets you search for any single one of your Pokemans just like that. Why that pack was so difficult. Is always going to be something you could have in a deck, but it just, it doesn't do that much. Incineroar EX. All right, and actually, when I got my booster bundle the other day, because I'm a crackhead and I can't just freaking wait, that was that was my biggest pull in those 6 packs, was a friggin' Incineroar EX double rare. Baboosh, baboosh, baboosh. But anyway, um, I don't know what all the A specs do. I know the belt was something like I think an extra 50 damage to your Pokemon, your opponent's EX Pokemon or something like that, or your EX Pokemon do an extra 50, something along those lines. But yeah, that seems quite powerful. Hero's Cape for the A spec. The Pokemon this card is attached to gets an extra 100 health. This is actually another one I didn't know about. I mean, cool. I'm happy with literally any A spec, obviously, at this point. But definitely maybe just slightly above a Master Ball, in my opinion. Because again, this is one of those, like, pretty much any deck could use an extra 100 health in your guy, right? But when you can only play one of these, and some of the other ones, the utility that you get from playing it is just so much more, then there's just not going to be room for a card like this. But there are definitely decks that are going to want that, and I hadn't seen one of these up close, really. I mean, someone played them against me last weekend, but I'm really liking the hollowing, and yeah, that's really actually a cool card. And I'm pretty sure with the A specs, right? It's just there's like no other illustration or anything. It's just that card like that. I mean, I got to hand it to Pokemon. I really thought after having a set with a bunch of shinies, which also came after a set with the original 151. It's like, how are you going to keep following this up? And they just, I don't know, they keep doing it. They keep doing it. Dearly, Pikachu in the bathroom. It's gonna go in my little Pikachu collection. All right. Wrong. There, Buddy Buddy Poffin. Is that my first Buddy Buddy Poffin? Oh, it is an uncommon. All right. It is a super good card. All right, we're gonna check real quick. So far, have I gotten any other Buddy Buddy Poffins? Let's check. While I'm doing this, I'll just put all the trainers that I pass up front anyway. That's how I separate my cards. Regardless, it helps with deck building, don't you know? And then obviously later, split them between items and tools and stadiums and supporters. It might have been our only one so far. I guess that's normal. Yeah, there's not really any other of these uncommon trainers that we've seen multiple of outside of the Full Metal Lab. We got an ultra rare version of it as well, or not a reverse hollow version of it as well. Oh, we're not even halfway through the box. My God, just seen so much shiny, and I'm like, oh, we're almost done. And as always, I mean, booster box is just the way to go. I mean, I am guessing it's track printing like Magic, so you can expect a certain amount of odds across the 36 packs a lot of the time. All right, start putting the trainers aside. What have we got? We got the Bramble Gas. I Bramble Gassed your mom on Tinder last night. Listen, if your dad's not going to do it, someone's got to do it. She's a lovely woman. She deserves a man who's going to care for her, and your dad's a fucking deadbeat. All right, next pack. Oh, all right. Now we've got like 5 copies of that guy. Hit me up if you're looking for a Coriadon. Send me a message, a DM. I will hook you up. Because I feel bad about fucking your mom last night. All right, next pack. Shiftry. I am a Shiftry motherfucker. And what's the goat? The side, and then forgot to do it aside. All right. That's the halfway point. That's it. I'm going to open the rest of these by myself while I listen to Miles Davis smoke some ganja. All right, Iron Leaves EX. It's one of the better EX pulls, to my understanding. Still not seeing the Raging Bolt. Though I got a buddy who got me some Japanese packs, and he opened one and pulled a double rare Raging Bolt. So I do have one coming my way at some point. At least if I want to make a deck around them. So that is a thing. All right. What we got here? We got a P Dove. P Dove Diddy. Oh, can't say Diddy anymore. Who would have known that P Diddy was a piece of shit? The guy who killed fucking Tupac's a piece of shit. Who would have known? Who could have guessed it? Not me, man, because I pet those furry walls. Damn right. And sorry if I seem a bit off. I smoked a Jeffrey right before this, and I'm all out of furry walls, so it is what it is. Oh, and Russell Brand, he also ended up being a piece of shit. Who would have guessed that one? All right. Yamper, Croc Now, or Croc Later, and Iron Valiant. The right side of that box did pretty well. Did pretty well. An ace spec, a special illustration, regular illustration, a double rare, and an ultra rare. We'll put Iron Leaves here. Oh, I guess 2 double rares. think, yeah, Incineroar was from that side. So yeah, from that first half of the box, we might not see as too much on this side. Again, I'm not sure. I have not done a booster box in a minute, and this is obviously Scarlet Violet era is different, and I've heard, like I said, the pull rate on this set is apparently different. I thought I saw something. You motherfucker! You son of a bitch! You got me excited. I was like, oh, it's gonna be something. Then I was, oh wait, there's two reverse hollows, so that means at most it can only be like an ultra rare, and that looks like a double rare, and it looks like a penis. It looks like three penises. That's right. It's Wugtrio EX. Well, while he's here, let's see the Terra. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. So yeah, I guess Iron Crown's effect would negate that, right? Because it says, or by any effects on those Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. I mean, 50 damage isn't much, but that is a neat little ability when you have a Terra as a ability roaming around on many cards. All right, Wugtrio EX. I knew. I told her what. It's this. There we go. I was really hoping that maybe, just maybe, I can open a box and not get another Wugtrio. But here at People's Collectibles, hopes and dreams die on a daily basis. Don't worry, your hopes and dreams don't have to be ruined. Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. I just threw those cards off the table. Like I said, don't like do drugs or whatever. Where did that other one go? I swear there was another trainer card. Oh wait, no, that was it. All right, don't do drugs. Drugs bad. But it'd be really good right now. Spicy pull magic fingers. Magic fingers lick my tongue. Tongue pull. That's dirty. That's fucking dirty, man. Nintendo knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I've seen their tentacle pictures. I know what they're thinking. I know why they made lick a tongue. Dirty, dirty. I held back. I was gonna say like a racial slur or something, and decided to not do that. Good for me. Hoorah! I'm progressive all of a sudden. It's probably because I opened up Disney Lorcana the other day. It made me super duper woke. Then I watched Toy Story, and that made me woke too. Woke as fuck, man. All right. Roaring Moon. Magic fingers. Not that magic after all. Oh, for a second I was like, oh, is there something big? It is a double rare. All right. I guess the magic fingers did something. It's like confirmation bias or whatever, but man, I don't even know what that word means. I'm just making shit up, man. Kaiser tackle. So I just ding those corners like a damn fool. Totodile, Delmise, Morty's Conviction for the, all right, ultra rare. Let's check those corners out. Make sure I'm not a fucking idiot. Well, I mean, I know I'm an idiot, but just to the nth degree that I'm an idiot is yet to have been determined. Oh my god, I almost just bent him in half. All right, what do we got here? Let's check those corners out. All right. Cool. All right. Nothing bad. A little more careful this time. Yeah, it was that much more careful, but I have Electri Meltan for Alligator. They've got to look at the other sets. 162 seems kind of light. I know 151 was about that as well. That was a reprint set. Are normal day sets like in the 150 range? I do not know. Relicanth. Copy number 3, right? We've gotten 2 regular rare versions and the reverse holo. All right, 7 packs. All right, I mean, I can't tell if this has been a good box or not. I want to say yes, just because I heard the pull rates were pretty bad, and so far we've gotten an illustration, 2 illustrations and a special illustration. Those are what, 1 in 16? 1 in 16 for the regular and 1 in 32 for the special. So I mean, that's, averaging out to what it's supposed to be then. The ultra rares are what, 1 in 12? I want to say 1 in 8, 1 in 8 for a double, and oh no, it's 1 in 12. Sorry, for the illustration, and 1 in 16 for the ultra rare. So it was Morty and Gengar. Why did I not put Gengar on top of it? I was like, you don't deserve one. He's probably worth more than like half of these. What am I thinking? All right, so 2 ultra rares. Yeah, I mean, that's 1 in 16. So I guess technically another illustration rare then, right? Because yeah, if they're 1 in 12, 36 packs, there should be a third one. So magic fingers. We're gonna do this one super carefully. All right, it's like when you took off your first bra. Okay, really, really carefully, really careful. Little rub. Okay, there we go. You gotta fuck her gently, man. Stop being so rough all the time. That's why she's hooking up with Chad behind your back. Maximum Belt! Attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. Alright, that is the card that I was talking about in the beginning. And it's all because what it did to your girlfriend's mom last night. Again, your girlfriend's dad, he hasn't been giving her the love that she deserves. I mean, she's a wonderful person. All right, well, damn, which of these stacks so far? Well, we still have a few more packs before the verdict comes out. Did I just put a card over here that's not supposed to be here? Oh no, that's right. I just moved the Gengar up there. We're seeing which side's better because I'm American. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if both sides are technically the same. We have to act, like there's some kind of big difference between them. Even though they're all just fucking shills for the corporations. Alright, let's get back to Pokemon cards. Dun 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 dun, sparse. I wonder what the ace spec pull rates are. Let's see, say it right there. I just saw the word ace spec, but it doesn't actually say the pull rate. Alright, I'll look that up later. Oh, we haven't seen a hyper rare yet. But I was kind of expecting the ace specs to be on a similar pull rate to a hyper rare. One in oh, those are actually what, one in like 54, right? I keep thinking they're like 1 in 36, like one per box, but actually the special illustration is more like that. 1 in 32, pretty sure. Walking Wake EX for another double rare. And all, those pull rates that I'm bringing up, by the way, are I think specifically around 151. So I've kind of applied that to the rest of the Scarlet Violet era. I don't know if that's necessarily correct, but it seems to be accurate. But yeah, after I'm done with opening these packs, I'm going to look more into the pull rates for the set because I saw a few articles of people saying that the pull rates were below standard. And again, I mean, so far this is seeming pretty good. How many double rares? 6 double rares, right? So that's 1 in 8. 8 times 6 is 48, right? So we've already done better in that. We don't know about the A specs. I mean, a little low in an illustration rare, I guess. We need one more regular illustration rare to even out on that one. Although I think that's also what it was kind of talking about, is specifically the pull rates, to be fair, on the illustration rares, maybe not the pull rates on everything else. So technically, if I don't get another regular illustration rare, that is accurate, at least for this box. If it's supposed to be 1 in 12. Maybe I just have shoddy data. I don't know. I'm American. We don't do our research. Just see things on the internet and then repeat them or whatever. Okay, and there we go. And that's a regular illustration rare, Arbok. That's crazy. Only in a few months, we're first opening up Pokemon packs on the camera there, and seeing all these new artworks and everything, being so lost, man, having no clue what any rarity was and what I was pulling. Just completely in the dark, like, oh, is this good? Is this bad? And Arbok is like pretty mid Pokemon, but like that's some cool artwork. I like that. I was putting it in, and I'm like, he's upside down like that. Oh, look at, yeah, man. All right, I see you, Arbok. Man, that's a sexy card. If I wasn't supposed to see your mom later tonight, I mean, okay. So yeah, we did the pull rate thing for the illustration race. It seems we got a special and we got 3 regulars. The last pack, Magic Fingers. Which, I mean, your mom likes my Magic Fingers. She's gonna get some after these cards get some. All right, this is the last pack. We're gonna go right to it here. What do we got? We got nothing. We got nothing. I had to make sure I saved my Magic Finger, power for later tonight because the sodomizing your mom thing. All right, well, thanks for joining me yet again. Fun times. I still got 2 trainer boxes that I'm going to open. I think it's going to be hard to match up to this. Oh, and final analyses between those 2 sides. So we got the specials. I mean, I feel like this Iron Boulder is probably the most valuable card out of all these. Or actually, the Maximum Belt. I don't know. Between this and the Maximum Belt. Just because, I mean, that's a badass special illustration rare there. So yeah, we got an A spec, ultra rare, and over here 2 illustration rares, an ultra rare, the A spec, 4 double rares. I'm gonna have to say the right side though, just because this Maximum Bell, this was the card that I had talked about. Out of the A specs, this is the one that is probably going to see the most competitive player, or at the very least, like, push uh, a deck, into a higher tier basically by just being inside of it. Yeah, I mean that 50 extra damage, like with Charizard EX being a thing, like sometimes just doing an extra 50 damage is all you need to take out your opponent's problem Pokemon. So that's massive right there. Pretty massive. And of course, you got Arven who can search up your Pokemon tools and another item. I mean, it's some nasty stuff. Well, thanks for joining me again. I think I already said that. Now I'm just gonna go end the video before I talk more about what I'm gonna do to your mom in a few minutes.